o, bí kò ṣe bàbá lókè. Ta ni wọ́n tún fi gbogbo ọpẹ́ mi fún? Ọlọ́run tó dá àwọn òkè yìí ká ní, ẹ̀yin ni mo fi ọpẹ́ yẹn mi fún. Ta ni wọ́n tún gbéga o, bí kò ṣe bàbá.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I at this point respectfully invite a pathfinder, a game changer, and an achiever, the Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, Commander of the Order of the Niger, Grand Service Star of Rivers State, Life Bencher.
Your Excellency, the President-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Jibe, Your Excellencies, my dear brother governors of Jigawa State, of Ebonyi State, of Kwara State, of Ogun State. The governor of Oyo State just left us because of other engagements he has in Oyo State, but he was with us all through yesterday and this morning. Your Excellencies, former governors, particularly our elder statesman, Chief BC Akonde, former governor of Osun State, and my former boss, the chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum, former governor of Ekiti State, who of course did the groundbreaking of this complex, Dr. Kayode Fayemi. Distinguished senators that are here, my Lord the Chief Judge and the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, judges of Rivers State Judiciary, including my dear wife, members of the State Assembly that are here, body of senior advocates, chairman of Port Harcourt branch of Nigerian Bar Association, and other chairmen of other branches that are here, the magistracy, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, Mr. President-elect, let me again say on behalf of the government and people of Rivers State, thank you once more of coming to honor us and fulfilling the promise you made to the people of the state when you came for our campaigns. You were with us yesterday and commissioned the 12th flyover. Yesterday, you gave us the opportunity to host the state banquet. This morning, you are here again to commission Justice Ndo Magistrate Court Complex. We want to thank you sincerely. I also say again, congratulations for your victory in the last concluded presidential election held 25th of February 2023. Your Excellency, this is another promise made and promise kept. I went to the State High Court sometimes and I saw the conjecture and I asked the chief judge, what is going on here? He said, well, you know that the magistrates are here, the judges are here, and unfortunately, they don't have enough courtrooms for the magistrates, that they alternate. Sometimes they share offices, somebody will sit in the morning, and the other person will sit in the afternoon. I said, what is the essence of appointing the magistrates when we don't have space for them? I said, well, because of the number of cases. So I made a promise that before I leave office, I was going to build this complex for the magistrates. I thank God Almighty that today God has made it possible that this dream has been accomplished. I brought my brother governor before, Kayode Fayebe, to come and lay the foundation. And he agreed. And he told me, am I sure I was going to finish this before I leave office? I said there's one project that I will not keep. It is this project. It must be completed, commissioned under my tenure. I'm so proud to say that I'm happy with what the contractor has done here. When I came with the chief judge, luckily this was not done without the input of the chief judge and the chief registrar. I'm always visiting this site to see how far. The day I came with the chief judge, when we went to the offices, the chief judge said he will be into trouble. I said, why? He said his brother judges will kill him. Frankly speaking, if you go to the offices and you see the magistrate's office, there's no way the judges will not complain. But I have always said, everybody has his own time. This is the time of the magistrates. Let them enjoy it. And also to make sure that they put in their best. My problem is not this edifice, my problem is the maintenance. Because I feel so bad that you build a structure like this, and those who are responsible for it, you come back here in the next 6 months, you ask yourself, why did I even embark upon this? Beautiful as it is, I hope in the next 6 months, it will still be like this. When you enter into the courtrooms, the air conditions will be working. When you enter into the toilets, it will be working, water will flow. Not a situation where you come here, oh, the water is not flowing. What happened? There's no desire to pump water. All kinds of excuses. So what I have done, and I've told the CJ, look, you are the chief judge. It will be unfair in your tenure that you can maintain this edifice. It will be quite unfair. Put it in your budget. I will plead with my successor that he releases this money to you and let them farm it out to give to people whose responsibility is to keep it clean. Not to say the civil servant, when they come, they will sweep. No. Pay out the money. So we are going to make provision, at least as I'm leaving office, in this 1 year, when I come here, I don't know the day somebody will drag me down here. And I say, you know, I say, former governor, no more immunity. So I expect that, no more immunity, and I expect that, well, so one day I will come here. I don't want to hear that it is dilapidated, it has deteriorated. It will be quite unfair. So each month, you get 20 million naira to maintain this place. So we'll give you 1 year in advance so that you keep this place. But if I come here any day I leave office and I see how bad it is, the way I will scandalize your name. No, I said it clear. Because most people complain. No money, no money, no money. Even the little you are giving, you don't want to use it and do the right thing. Just like when we handed over the law school to the Council of Legal Education, the state government gave out 400 million naira. Look, put it in our account for the maintenance of the structure. We gave them properties where they can use to make money to keep the school. We don't want a situation where they will say, oh, the federal government have not released money. The money they release is too small. Okay, let the federal government be paying your salaries. Take this to maintain the school. I was told the other day that there was no light. There was no water. I said, I can't understand our system. So, my Lord the Chief Judge, for 1 year, I know you'll be retiring next year. Before you retire, keep it. When your successor is coming, tell him too. Now I'm going. I'm handing over in a very good condition. He will also follow suit. We lack maintenance culture. We lack it. We don't treat government property as our own. You give people houses to live. They say, what do you concern me? Not my house. Where you are living is not your house. Well, which one will be a house again? It's unfortunate. People cannot even cut the grasses. They expect government to come and cut grasses where they are living. It's such an unfortunate thing. Why did we name this place after Justice Udo? During his tenure as a chief judge, he did very, very well. He did very, very well. In fact, that was the period, as at that time, I was the chief of staff. You see a chief judge coming with dignity. You can't believe it. A chief judge will arrive, you know that this is a chief judge. Very clean, dresses very well. After, of course, you can see him as he came out. He retired how many years? Look at how he looks like, a chief judge. And that has been his nature. He likes anything neat. And he contributed to the growth of the judiciary. And then we felt like, look, nice is alive. Let us remember that he has done his own work. And that's why we have to name this complex as Justice Iche Wenenda Ndo, retired Magistrate Court Complex. We also look at those who rose from the magistracy and were given appointments to serve in the higher bench, being judges. So it is good to also encourage other people that you never can tell. Tomorrow you will also be remembered. And so the first building by my immediate left, not where you have the canteen, the first block has to be named Justice Simeon Amadi, Chibuzo Amadi block. And then we remember one of our own, who today is late, Justice Elizabeth Membry. So Block B will be named, is named after late Justice Elizabeth Membry. We would have named Justice Fadley and Dezo Okocha, but we remember that they have been named, some have been named their names. In the law school, you have Justice Dezo Okocha Street. You have Justice Mary Odley Judicial Institute. So well, we have remembered, and let us also remember other people. So the president of Customary Court of Appeal was also a magistrate before he became a judge of the Customary Court of Appeal, and today he is the president of the Customary Court of Appeal. So the third block is named after the president of the Customary Court of Appeal. And then the last block, me, I will not go empty-handed. Every day, Wike, you are generous. You are generous. If me am generous to myself, is it bad? So, as I'm leaving, let me also name that one after my wife. So that will be named, so that at least me, I have a name somewhere. You see, Justice Suzette Eberechi Nyesom Wike. What matters to me is Nyesom Wike. So, my name is there. So that block is for my dear wife. Your Excellency, Mr. President-elect, I feel so satisfied I know in the next 2 weeks, I will already be bowing out. But I'm bowing out with happiness that I'm going home satisfied, that I did not disappoint Rivers people, and I did not disappoint the judiciary. Thank you, and God bless you. On that note, I invite His Excellency, Mr. President-elect. They will bring this closer there because of some grace, so that you are a new brand president. We don't want anything to touch you. You have to be there. Thank you, and God bless you.
Whenever do no buru so wa megano o masiribo. The man who will not take other road and will not be selfish to himself. The performer, Your Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Governor is Wike. I like the way you recognize your wife. And sometimes we should be selfish to ourselves. Our First Lady, thank you very much for the role you've played in inspiring development, not only in judiciary, at home, at the workplace, and your commitment to family value. So I join the people of Rivers State to celebrate a lady and the bench. God bless you. The Speaker of House of Representatives, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, yes, a tongue twisting, but the correct pronunciation is Gbajabiamila. Your Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, Ebonyi, Jigawa State, and many other governors who are here, thank you for being here to celebrate Mr. Project, his own Wike. My colleague, and former governor of Rivers State, Sir Odile and his wife. I'm grateful for your commitment to time, value, and all reforms that we are about to embark upon in the country. I take a different angle to what Wike has done here today. It's fighting corruption. This is the way to fight corruption. You don't expect your judges, and you have been contributing very well to this. You don't expect your judges to live in squalor, to operate in squalor, to dispense justice in squalor. This is part of the changes that is necessary in our policy think tank. We must fight corruption, and we definitely must look at the other side of the coin. If you don't want your judges to be corrupt, you got to pay attention to their welfare. If you want fair dispensation of justice, you don't want them to operate on hazardous conditions, in hazardous conditions. Let's think value for value. If I don't have consumer credit, and you want me to pay for the car I needed at once, 5 million, 6 million. Driving temptation to corruption. But if you have consumer credit, then people will reduce, that will reduce the propensity for corruption. We don't want our judges to play foul, to compromise justice. Not just the books, but do something. I promise you, we are going to review all of this in a policy think tank. Today, I'm concluding a 2-day and the final leg of a visit to Rivers State. I was proud to deliver the 12th historic and iconic flyovers yesterday. Whatever you say about owing or no owing, I am personally grateful to the man who brought me here. He didn't ask for a personal commitment. He asked for a policy commitment, which an incoming president has no authority to offer and approve. There can only be one president at a time. I cannot commit to expenditure on behalf of outgoing president when my tenure has not started. Get educated. Be informed. Please. I really thank you for being my friend. I fulfilled the promise that I made to the people of Rivers State. And that's what I intend to do in all policy formations coming up. Promise Nigerians the unity of this country is not negotiable. That's what is Wike and I are promoting jointly. I promise I'll be fair to all. To the magistrates, I say congratulations. This edifice from outside is so beautiful and gorgeous. Yes, you have new places, but the governor challenged the conscience of all of us. We have to change our culture of maintenance. That's a local issue, universally accepted. But we fight poverty, and we must fight it rigorously. Poverty of thinking, poverty of standard, poverty of reasoning. Like the perversion they gave my story yesterday. That's poverty of thinking. I don't want to quarrel with everybody, with people before I even assume obvious. But I speak my mind always. We are on the same platform. We must tolerate one another, live together. To the magistrates, it's left in your hand. To the judiciary, it's left in your hand. May God give you the will and the commitment to dispensation of justice for our society. The reform is on the way. I'm here with the hope that you will collaborate with me. I promise you my commitment to fulfill all political promises I made. I want to thank you very, very much. I enjoyed my visit. I thank the people of Rivers. You are great. And Wike became a weather forecaster. On our way, he told me it's likely to rain. And the mood of Port Harcourt will remain gloomy in the sky today. Well, it remains so, but I'll continue to enjoy the day. I've enjoyed myself. Thank you very, very much. I'm very happy. I'm grateful. Thank you.
Mic check.
And it's the president-elect and his entourage having a facility tour. And like I said earlier on, you will agree with me that this is one landmark project that anyone who steps into the city of Port Harcourt will recognize easily and also identify the resources that have been put in there by a governor who actually had in mind to transform the city.
Listen now.